Hey guys, what's going on? Today we actually got a nice bit of information about the new Monitor's Bounty Forge preview system and all that stuff, as well as some stuff with some arena updates here. I will go over everything here, and yeah, I'll edit this to a point where all the main things will pop up on the screen, so you don't have to look at me looking at them. Instead, I'll just make it nice for you guys to see it. But anyways, yeah, let's get right into this. I read all of this already, so I'm not gonna be reading this entire thing. I'm gonna be giving you the quick and dirty, nice little update on everything here. First of all, when you look at the preview thing here, you'll see a 15-minute video talking about all the new stuff here, talking about some new things with scripting, the new minigame game mode, which a lot of us thought it'd just be a whole bunch of mini games added into the game. No, it's basically a game mode that lets you use scripts and everything. I don't know exactly how it works, but it gives you the ability to make your own game modes. They showed, well, this here, I perfectly got to this. This was them recreating King of the Hill. So sadly, it's not just a King of the Hill game mode. You have to put these scripts on your map. But I'm sure people will make prefabs really quick, so you can just go through the prefab menu, look up King of the Hill, and you can make a King of the Hill map just like that. They say it's not too complicated. They're trying to make it really easy and simple, but give people a lot to control. So that's kind of what they're trying to do with this here. And I mean, this is a lot of script brains, so I don't know how easy and simple these would be. But yeah, if you want to see the full extent of the video, go here. They'll show off some of the stuff. Right here, they have one of their mini games that is, I'm guessing, is probably going to go into Action Sack. This is their Battle Golf game mode. But yeah, they have two new Forge canvases. They have the Desert one, which they show off here, and somewhere along here they show off their, where is it? I must have skipped it. I don't know. You'll have to watch the video that show off their underwater canvas. So we actually have an underwater canvas, which is amazing. Yeah, here it is, right here, perfectly. It's just so cool. Anyways, so let's go over some of the stuff here. So we have some updates to scripting. So, long story short, you have lots of new tools, so you can basically manipulate scoring and a bunch of more stuff with scripting. So again, this goes into making your own game modes. Also, as they say in the other one, they really kind of fix it a bit, so you can script. As you can see, this powerful system lets you modify up to 64 objects at once. It basically lets you do things that would otherwise glitch out the game as it is currently. For example, you'll have, if you try to group a whole bunch of objects together, weld it together, and then script it, they won't really work too great. Sometimes they'll fall apart. And sometimes they'll just fall apart even when you weld them together and put them on normal physics. So I think they say that they've fixed a whole bunch of stuff here. So scripts can perform multiple actions at once, up to 4. And I don't want to go too much in depth with this, because this is more of just the people who are really hardcore into it will care about this. But for the most part, expect a bunch of amazing, cool things. Like, one of my favorite things that you can do now is checking when players enter or exit boundaries. Me and my friend Monsta, mostly him, I was fooling around while doing it. I'll just take credit for it, because who cares? Anyways, he spent hours and hours trying to figure out how to make these capture plates for a custom-made invasion game mode, where he'd make pressure plates, which people would already, have, but he'd try to make them so that only certain teammates could do it by using team-centered invisible barriers. Now, that seems simple, but it was really glitched out, so he spent a lot of time trying to get that to work. And I don't know if he'll be happy or sad that you can do this with scripting now. But yeah, anyways, let's go down to mini-games here. So as you can see, this is their Battle Golf mini-game, where it's basically, I guess it's more of a soccer game mode, but you have golf clubs and it's with a giant golf ball, but it's golf. The golf club, believe it or not, is my favorite weapon in Halo. My number one gripe about Halo 4 was a lack of a golf club. Same with Halo 5, but then they added it in, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to like this game now. Anyways, they added race in using the new minigame game mode, which I'm sure it'll make a lot of people happy, because people have been wanting Race since launch. It's been over a year now. So that's kind of crazy. And then here we have King of the Hill. So yeah, that's King of the Hill. Yeah. Anyways, here we have gameplay of Battle Golf, which I didn't watch this, but in fact, it's not too late. I'll just cut that out. You can just watch it through. I'm not going to link this one, but you can go to the forum post, which I will also link, and yeah, get that. Also, we have 2 new canvases. We have Barrens, which is the desert canvas, and with this skybox that they selected, it really reminds me of Halo 3's sandbox, but only if the sky was actually nighttime. If the sky was nighttime, this would 100% be like some sort of crazy sandbox remake. And of course, I don't think they showed it to us at all, but I really do hope this has new terrain pieces with sand, because we just need sand, okay? We just need sand. And then we got Depths here, which they say doesn't have its own terrain palette. It'll use titles, but if you didn't know, title, when you put the terrain pieces way underwater, it changes them quite a bit, actually. You don't really notice it because you don't ever do that, and when you do, you don't really see it too often. But that's probably what we're going to see here, because I doubt we're going to see grass with the title canvas stuff here. But anyways, I'm fine. It's almost like a new thing. So yep. Here's something that they didn't show off in the videos. That's a new FX filter. So new filters and effects. So we did see the new laser effects, which are awesome. But we also have new filters, such as heat distortion, underwater, flood, which is crazy because that's probably the closest we're going to get to returning to flood in a long time, as well as new bubbles screen effects. That's going to be interesting. Anyways, we have some new enhancements and stuff. Oh my. So we have file recovery. So, a feature from Halo 5 Forge being brought to Xbox One. Yeah, I forged a lot on PC, but I never really noticed this, probably because I'm not very observant. But yeah, there we are. Machinima mode has gotten enabled within Forge, so no more screenshots of my maps where you see all the Forge menu stuff on my thumbnails, because I'm too lazy to go into customs and then into theater, which half the time doesn't even start up, which is actually the reason why I don't do it. But yeah, that's going to be amazing. And then overlays, so we got some new overlays. We get Shellstack and Immensive. I don't know which one's which, but one of them is going to be just basically a really shiny thing. It'll, just make it super shiny. The other one will make it glossy, so you can make it you could make ice out of it. You can make it look like there's puddles on the ground with it, or you could just make it look futuristic, as they said. And blend control. I don't know what blend control is. I just don't know what it is, so I guess we'll have to find out later. And then reset map state map option restores object states, clears variables, etc. Blah blah yada yada. Just something new. And added new enhancements to custom game settings, such as spawn and vehicle, which will be amazing for race and minigames. All weapons and loadouts. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out. Max players. This is something that I really missed from the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5. It's essential. Yes, you do want as many people as you want, but sometimes, one time I got Turbtastic to help me get a custom game together. I wanted a 4v4. I got an 8v8, so I'm like, okay, we'll just play a few 8v8 maps, and then we'll boot some people and play 4v4. So I played a few of those, booted some people, and then people started leaving. It's like, no, don't leave. And then it became like a 3v3, and then a 3v1, and then, yeah, it just wasn't great. So with the max player settings, you don't really have to worry about that. And especially now that we have the brand new privacy setting here, so we could, make it so that people can actually go on and browse stuff, like a server browser, which is amazing because you can actually do stuff on PC now. If you have that open for people, you don't want more people joining in progress while you're in a 4v4. So the max players will help with that. Allow observers, so that's like, people just not joining your game per se, but observing you and other people flying around your map while people are doing stuff. If you're trying to be secret with some of your stuff, you don't want people to see. So yeah, that's all. Yeah, you can say bye-bye to that. And Minigame, which is a new game mode, which is it's the one where you can make your own game modes. New objects. So I will just post pictures of these objects on the screen so you don't have to look through me seeing them while I'm talking about them. So the first one is one that we got before, showing off some new screenshots here. As you can see, we have the new crabs, which are pretty interesting. You can't really see their faces in this, but they do have really nice faces. You got the new pieces, which they kind of just made for shits and giggles and then decided to put into the game. I don't know if I'll ever use these, but it's nice that they just put them in anyways. And then we have the landmines, the Halo Reach landmines returning in. I'm just going to save these images as I go so I can put them in the video, making it while I'm making it. That is how you do it. And then here we have some breakable pieces. Let me just save these here, save image. Yeah. So these ones are pieces that will break when you shoulder charge through them. So you got some vents in the front, in the back you got some walls. We also have a lot more that they showed off in the video, but these ones actually show a lot more what happens, before and after. Like the walls in the back, you see like the floor, and then the floor after you ground pound through it, the wall and the wall after you shoulder charge through it. Those are going to be really cool. I'm sure people are going to try to hide things in their maps. That's going to be amazing. And then coming down here, we have some new urban pieces. We have kind of like these shop closed, like, just wire things that they're using as fences. They say they tried to get fences in, but they just couldn't because of memory restraints, which is understandable, I guess, but it's still a shame. But at least we got these. These ones look pretty cool. And we got people making prefabs of really cool fences. So we got the car that was featured in that Warzone map. I forget what it's called because Halo 5 is ultimately forgettable. But you got the Halo kind of decal on the side of it, which is pretty cool. You got some benches and some chairs that you can put around your city maps. And you also got a bunch more of these freaking billboards, which look really cool. We got a burger one there. We got another one seen in the trailer, and another one that shows off some cars in Glacier. So it looks like it's just a screenshot they took, and they put some words over it, and they made it to a billboard. But as long as you do a bunch of these, I'm not really going to complain. Also, we got a nice fantasy brand in there, which is kind of cool. And yeah, we also got some new foliage. So this is like alien foliage and stuff. And they say it looks really cool underwater. And when I saw that before they said it was alien foliage, I just thought, oh, they got some underwater foliage. So expect to use these a lot. Expect to see these a lot in a bunch of underwater maps people make. But yeah, that's awesome. They look really cool. And then we got the new 2059 Wrecker, or whatever it's called. Wernicke Wrecker. Yeah. Named after one of the guys who made it, I guess. And yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna wait so that goes on so we can see some cool stuff here. Anyways, they also have the Monitor's Bounty preview here, which shows all the new wrecks. I didn't go over these yesterday because I didn't really feel like it. You got some new kitty cat weapon skins, monstrous weapon skins, which look amazing. You got, of course, grenade launchers and stuff, sentinel beams, which are amazing. A whole bunch of stuff that leaked before, like anti-air wraiths as well. And then we got something coming later in 2017. So these will not be available in normal rec packs. Whether or not these will be paid rec packs or if you're actually going to have to unlock them, we don't know. But we got Mark 5 Delta, which looks a lot better than Mark 5 Alpha. Military Police, Recon, EVA, Security, Operator, EOD, CQB, and Pilot. And by the way, some of my favorite helmets in Halo is Recon. I like the Halo 5 one, but this Recon Gen 1 without the side things looks pretty cool. Honestly, this is the only one that I think doesn't look as good as the one currently in Halo 5. The security one looks amazing. EVA, I've always loved, but oh man, my true loves lie with Operator, CQB, and Pilot. A lot of people loved EOD as well, but Operator and CQB, those are the two that I would always 100% of the time rock in Halo Reach. Love those. Anyways, Of course, we got the new customs browser, which is amazing. And we also got the observer mode that we saw in MLG or something. I don't know if it's MLG or not, but some tournament. We have that now, so that's going to be really damn cool. And we got the Voices of War Premium Pack, which is $10. You can replace your classic Halo announcer guy, I forget what his voice actor's name is, with Nathan Fillion as Spartan Buck, 031 Exuberant Witness, or Yabadad the Merciless, aka the only alright one, Cringy, and Cringy the cringiest. If you didn't know, I'm not really too excited about this. Buck is the only one that's might be interesting, but Exuberant Witness and Yabda, those guys, when I heard the sample things, I'm like, holy crap, that's freaking cringy. I don't know if it's gonna be like, I'm a noob for not using them, but yeah, those kind of sucked. And then we got some gift things. So these are like if you have a rich friend and he's like a billionaire. You're friends with Donald Trump on Xbox Live, and you're like, yo, Trump, you should buy me some gold packs. Now he can for you, and of course you can buy it for other people as well. But man, you'll also get a few gift packs when these come out. So you can't open these yourself, but you'll give them to friends. So if you're a massive YouTuber, you could be like to all your fans, like, yo, you should give all your gold packs to me. I'm sure Lord Zed will do that. But you guys should give your gold packs to me, please. Add me on Xbox Live. In every single description. It's my gamer tag. Yeah, do that. Anyways, yeah, that's basically it. They have a bunch of videos talking about how to do that. And then we got the arena update. So this is actually amazing. I really love this, actually. It might get me back in. So let's go over all the ranked playlists. So we have Team Arena. So this will have Capture the Flag, Slayer, and Strongholds. Kind of disappointing that it doesn't have Assault. I wish it did. That would make a lot more sense. But yeah, Assaults would be amazing. But yeah, so these just have some updated settings and everything. And then we got Slayer, which, drumroll please, has Orion 2 and Pegasus 2, which is amazing because Orion and Pegasus were 150% better in the Halo 5 beta. I feel like I didn't feel like they actually did shrink them, and I don't know what they did, but they're a lot worse. So now we have new versions of these, which look amazing, and we'll see them down below. We got updated versions of doubles with Coliseum, Mercy, and Plaza in there as well. I'm kind of disappointed we still didn't get the Forge maps that we've seen first, but oh well, these are alright. We got Snipers as a permanent ranked playlist. Oh yes. Okay, I love Snipers as a game mode. That was like one of my favorite game modes in Halo Reach. I played that a lot in Halo 4. I played it a lot in the Master Chief Collection. And I didn't play too much Matchmaking in the Master Chief Collection, so a lot would be like 2 or 3 matches, but still, you got, Coliseum, Eden, Mercy, Molten, Pegasus 2, oh yeah, Plaza the Rig, as well as Boulevard and Guillotine Forge maps, which are amazing. We got an updated version of SWAT, oh yeah, so these are actually really cool. So we got the classic SWAT, SWATnums, and DMR SWAT. But we also have Combat Evolved SWAT with the Halo Combat Evolved pistol starts, which are going to be amazing, and Halo 2 SWAT with the Halo 2 battle rifle starts, which are also going to be amazing. This will be on all your maps, plus Pegasus 2, so that'll be amazing. However, it seems like Orion 2 will only be in the Slayer playlist, so if you want to do that, yeah. Breakout continues to be unchanged. I feel like they should almost make a new Breakout, like not just change some settings, but actually like put in the revive system from the campaign, and then Breakout will be amazing and people will play it all the time. And we got Free for All, which doesn't look like nothing's been changed. So Free for All is like it was. And then we have the social playlists. Yeah, that's right. All those playlists I just listed, those are the ranked ones and only the ranked ones. Let's go over these social playlists now. So we have Team Skirmish. So this will have Assault, Capture the Flag Slayer, and Strongholds, which I don't really get. It has some Forge maps in here, which is really cool, but it has Assault in it. So Team Skirmish, I think, is going to be more fun than the Ranked Team Arena, just because it has Assault in it. Like, why doesn't Arena have Assault? I don't get it. So Action Sack has Race in it, which is amazing. It has Battle Gulf and King of the Hill. I think King of the Hill should be over in Team Skirmish and Team Arena, but that might be later on with more, testing and everything. But for now, King of the Hill is an Action Sack of all places. So yeah, we have a bunch of stuff in here. We got Battle Golf on Sandtrap, Resort, Crazy King on Block Pit, Diminishing Kings on Freight, Ghost Race on Jungle Rush, Rally Hog Race on Alpine Rally, Grand Pond Arena, Husky Raid, Mantis Breakout, Minotaurs, Mongoose Sumo, Paintball, Rift Ball, and Tank World. So then we have Infection with, it looks like, most of just all of the maps that were in before, as well as some new maps. I don't think it's changed at all. Big Team Battle, we got it on all the maps. I don't think there's any other ones. There may be a few new ones in here. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track, and I don't see any big updates around them. We have Triple Team as a permanent playlist, which is awesome. Again, love it. Coliseum, Edom, Empire, Mercy, Molten, Orion 2, Pegasus 2, Plaza, Regret, Stasis, Torque, Truth, and Trident. So yeah, we actually get multi-team as a permanent playlist now, which is awesome. Also as a permanent playlist is Super Fiesta. Surprisingly, Fiesta's not in here, but Super Fiesta is. I think Super Fiesta is more fun though, so yeah. And all these maps again. They stopped putting updated in Orion 2 and Pegasus 2 here, but they put them on here, so Conspiracy. But, well, what's this? Shoddy Snipers. So we got a ranked Snipers and an unranked Shoddy Snipers. Honestly, I'm going for my rank in Snipers this time around. I am going to be playing this so much. Shoddy Snipers is meh. There's less no-scoping going on, which I like, so yeah. Then we got a new Griffball playlist with a new Griffball Pro map. So we got some refreshed maps. We got Monsta's map in here. This is my friend Monsta. So this is his map in here. I think he said he didn't even want his map in the refresh just to give some new people some stuff because he kind of didn't really forge too much anymore. But he's starting up again and he got his map back in. So good luck. So good, nice. As well as a bunch of new maps, which is really cool. So we'll just put out all the maps on the screen. I'm not going to save all these screenshots though, because I'm going to be going through them a bit faster, and it just, too much. So we got, Amuse Mantis or whatever by Run Knockyard Run. Oh yeah, Knockyard. King of Griffball. We got Glavantic by V Atlantis, which looks amazing. It's like the walls are realistic graphics, but it looks like you're in like a hologram room inside. I don't know how he did it, but that's amazing. We got Hive Charity, which is like High Charity with the hive on them. Hive Charity, by Dark Princess and Rabbit Hogs. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think didn't we have High Charity before, and this is like this new version of it. I don't know. If not, then I'm wrong. If so, then this is really cool. And then we got Scorched Guardians by Kick-Ass Emos, which I don't know what's behind there, if that's like a guardian or something, but it looks okay. We got So Below by Knockyard again, which kind of looks like it's from a cartoon. We got Steelyard by Sexy Master Chief and Darth Weapon XX, which actually is one of my favorite looking maps. Just in general, it just looks so cool. Next to Crow's Court. Crow's Court is obviously the best map ever. We got Sunset Beach, which it's like beach volleyball with Griffball. I think this looks really, really darn cool. We got Vadam's Triumph. If you didn't know, the Arbiter his name is actually Thelvadam, and Thelvadami while he was still on the Covenant. So yeah, by Knockyard again, surprise, surprise. We got The Yard by Randy and Creative Force. So this is basically The Pit, but it's not. It's a yard instead. So it's The Yard. Clever, huh? And then we got our new remakes of the old Forge maps. We got Orion 2, which looks a lot better. I don't know if it's going to play a lot better. It probably will, otherwise it wouldn't add it back into matchmaking. And Pegasus 2, which kind of has a human theme now. And I think this looks amazing. It really shows the evolution of Forge, where the first two versions of the maps are kind of the, Forge at, I don't want to say at launch, because we didn't have Forge at launch. But Forge back before launch. And this is like Forge now. And it's not even the full extent of Forge now, because we don't even have all the new Forge features. So anyways, that's going to have to do it for this video. I don't know how long this was, but there's a lot of stuff in this update, and there's probably going to be a lot of stuff that we don't even know about yet. I'm sure there's, like, they said that they added more Forge pieces in this update than, like, for example, there's more Forge pieces being added in this update than there were in Halo Reach ever. So they obviously didn't show us everything, and there's going to be a lot of stuff for us to go through the menus and discover. It's going to be even harder for new people to come in and be like, wow, I'm so intimidated by this Forge thing, but that's okay. It's not that hard to get a hold of. But yeah, I'm sure lots of them are just block pieces and stuff, but it's still amazing how much stuff they're adding into this, how many quality of life features they're adding in, how many new options are adding to blocks, all the new scripting stuff, new game mode stuff, new settings to everything, server, browser, and customs. This is going to be one of the best updates yet. I keep saying what Halo 5 is right now is what it should have been at launch, and all the updates past should be, adding on to what it is right now. And I feel like it's just getting to that point a year later. But yeah, so from now on, this may become what I wanted Halo 5 to be right off the start, as the Halo game with all the features. So I think they're just kind of almost half giving up right now, saying we'll just let the community make them with this minigame game mode. It's like, screw this, we're not going to be working on this. But that's the best thing they could do, because the modded game modes in Halo 4 were, I think, what made Halo 4 one of the best Halos, in my opinion. I mean, like, some of its decisions and stuff really made it not a great Halo at all, but just the community is what really makes some of these games. And I feel like more and more they're giving the community more and more inputs to what Halo 5 is going to be like. And I think the next step would be giving us the ability to mess with bullet magnetism and aim assist, so that we can make a true classic game mode, like in grenade throw distance and everything, so that it will actually feel like a classic Halo game. And once they do all that, I think Halo 5 will be the best Halo game ever made. Give us offline Forge, give us a bunch of stuff, and this game will turn in from probably, arguably, one of the worst Halo games ever made to one of the best through updates. Sadly, if you want to buy the game right now, it's probably, after this update, going to be over 100 gigabytes. Probably not, but after a few updates, I guarantee it'll be over 100 gigabytes. So yeah, that's kind of the only downside, but buy it free on PC, and it should all be good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.